Now, the budget to be presented by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on 1st February will actually be an interim budget. Like the previous three full union budgets, the interim union budget 2024 will also be tabled in the digital mode. Find out in our next report how an interim budget is different from a full year budget.
Indian Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will be setting a record when she rises to present her sixth budget on February 1st, 2024, a feat achieved so far only by former Prime Minister of India, Morarji Desai. She will surpass the records of her predecessors, Manmohan Singh, Arun Jaitley, P. Chidambaram, Yashwant Sinha, who had presented 5 budgets in a row. But the budget to be presented by Union Finance Minister on 1st of February will actually be an interim budget. Being an interim budget before the approaching general elections, major policy announcements are unlikely. Let's now tell you how an interim budget is different from a full year budget. A budget consists of 2 parts, the income and expenses of the government for the previous year and the expected income and expenses for the coming year. An interim budget also shows the previous year's income and expenses, but it shows only the most basic expenses up until the general election. An interim budget is presented when general elections are very near. It is an effective mechanism that allows the ruling government to ask Parliament for approval of funds sufficient to incur expenditure for part of the year till a new government is formed after the general elections. So an interim budget takes the place of a full budget if general elections are approaching. The full budget for fiscal year 2025 will be presented after the formation of the new government following the general elections. During an election year, it is unrealistic for the ruling government to prepare a full year budget. Nirmala Sitharaman took over the finance portfolio in Prime Minister Narendra Modi's second term. It will be her 4th paperless budget, as like the previous 3 full union budgets, the interim union budget 2024 will also be tabled in digital mode. Tanvi Taneja for DD India.